it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We lock it in. 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 We lock it in.
Hey guys, welcome back to Limited Pocket, where we open Pokemon card packs and try to complete master sets. So the goal here is to help those who are not able to get into the hobby or unable to do the set, kind of spread the love around here, because I know with right now the price of these things, it's getting harder and harder to collect, especially for the target audience. So with that being said, we'll get back into it. Here is the booster box. We're gonna pull 6 out of here. It's episode 4 out of 6. Since I know how to count, let me redo that. 4, 5, 6. All right, means we got 12 left in here. Only one crazy pull so far for this box, and that was the, I guess I shouldn't complain, that was the Mega Charizard EX Full Art. So pretty sweet there. All right, 6 packs, here we go. All right, can we get it? And code. Nice. All right, pack trick. First pack, chase card. Grass. Bronzor. I almost hit stop recording. Guys, we almost had another tragedy. If you haven't seen that previous episode, I think it was the first pack opening of this booster box. I hit stop recording, or I hit the space bar, and we didn't record any of the pack opening, and the second pack of the box was the Full Art Charizard. So being really careful not to ruin. Oh, look at that. You know, I haven't devoted a lot of attention to the pack artwork here, but man, that is sick. I think one of my favorite animated moments was what's the one where they redo Red? Journeys, where he's got the Mega Charizard versus Mewtwo. That they did so good on that. All right, here we go. Code. Carvana. Yamper, we don't have that one. But Brava, don't have that either. What's nice is we're, as you can tell, pretty well through the booster box, and we've got a lot of the set complete, but also reverse seal. We're getting a lot of new stuff too. Oh, I didn't do the pack trick. So it's nice to not just double up all of your rares and full arts in one box. All right. Hopefully we can get some magic out of the Charizard pack here. Although, thinking back on it, we've gotten the Secret Illustration rare, the Charizard, this full art here, and then the Meowth illustration rare. I don't know how much luck left we have in the box, but I also don't know if it's a set rate of pulls. Hopefully we've got some more magic left. All right, here we go. Fire. Sandile. Charmander. Bronzor. Trapinch. Fire Breather. Ceruledge. Oh, that looks really cool. That's a Pokemon I'm not familiar with, but I like the design of that. Wigglytuff. Yamper. Snubble. Ooh! Alright, so we have the full art of that, but there's the card itself. Mega Heracross EX. Look at that. There we go. Not bad at all. Look at that guy. He knew. He knew it was next. I don't know if it's the mic getting closer or if I'm leaning forward. But I'm gonna drop the camera while trying to mess with my mic. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Yeah. All right. I don't know why I'm opening this pack so sensually. Because I know something's good. That's why. Something here. It's good. Shut up. Every time I do the pack trick, for some reason, the energy feels like a full art card. So I psych myself out. Dark. Snubble. Apom. Ghastly. Nimble. Dawn. Crocodile. Meloetta. Reverse Flygon. Dizzying Valley Reverse. Suicune. Alright, so we've doubled up on Suicune. Not bad. Two packs to go. Also, let me know in the comments if the pacing is good or if I'm a slow old man and I need to pick it up. I'm not trying to keep everybody here for hours on end. I know you got stuff to do. So thanks for watching. Yeah, if I'm going too slow and the video is too long, let me know and I'll try to go a little faster. Gloom. Wondrous Patch, Mamoswine, Bronzong, Reverse Sharkadette, Brambleghast Reverse. Ooh. Oricorio. EX. Look at that. That is a good looking card. Another one that I'm not very familiar with. But I'm still at that stage where getting the EX, I don't know if you guys remember, I forget the set, but when EXs first came out and that was the chase card, I still see EX on a card and get psyched over it. Not used to the Mega being the way to determine if the pack is good. Also, let me know. I mean, we're gonna have to collect vintage here eventually, as we complete the new sets. If you guys want, I can make a video of going through the full collection, because obviously I have years of collecting saved up, bundled in a bunch of binders that I will eventually try to complete as the channel grows. So we can go through that. All right. Water Energy. Pillswine. Just knocking over my pile of cards here. Sandile. Charmander. Jumbo Ice Cream. Let's get the whole card in frame. How about that? Eternatus. That's pretty sweet. Zigzagoon Reverse. Woohoo! Illustration Rare Piplup. Look at that. Aw. That is awesome. And then Ambipom behind it. Less exciting. But we will take the illustration rare. So we've got a full art. Well, we'll go through it. We'll go through it here. I don't want to be rude. Let's sleeve up the Ambipom. He deserves love too. Okay. We got. I can't think of words. Illustration Rare Piplup. Oricorio EX. Suicune. Got Mega Heracross EX. Palmite. Full Art Grimsley's Move. and Ambipom. Not bad for episode 4. Super exciting to get that illustration rare. That's 2 in a row per episode. And then a full art trainer. Cannot complain about that. You like that? How I had to look down at the card even though it's right here on the camera. Don't worry. We'll get used to recording one of these days. Not today. All right. So what we're going to do, what we'll do next is put these in the binder. Give you an update on the master set so far. Look at what we still need, maybe. And we'll go from there. Here we are at the old trusty Phantasmal Flames binder. So before we get into it, I have a confession to make. I did buy a couple of packs out of a Pokemon Center because I just couldn't resist. I had the urge and it wasn't sold out. So we bought the 2 packs. The fiance and I bought the packs and we pulled this banger. Look at that. Just the Mega Charizard EX. So obviously that's going in here now. Yeah, let's get started. So, let's see. From our pulling Mega Heracross, that's number 4. So that's just going to slip right there. Look at that. Okay. You guys, we're getting progress. Right? Look at that. There's the Mega Charizard. I wish that would focus in a little better, but whew, look at that. We're getting full pages here. I made a mistake. We already have the Oricorio, so we don't need that in there. Next up is Mr. Piplup. Illustration rare. Unfortunately, we're not well, I suppose that's probably a mega, but as you can see, we're filling out the set pretty nicely. Piplup is 98. Let's see here. So that's 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. There we go. And then Grimsley's Move Full Art is number 120. What's Rotom? 111, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Jesus. Hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. I'm not gonna bore you guys. Nope, that's a lie. I'm gonna bore you guys. We'll put in these reverse hollows. It's number 10, so you go there. And of course, as we get further on, right, less and less goes in. It's gonna take less time. So perhaps just that'll be the standard default. Hey, as we're starting to set, it's gonna take longer to put away all the cards. 21. Oh, what do you know? That's 21, right? There. Yamper. Right there. And we've got our Snubble. Somehow we got reverse Granbull before we got reverse Snubble, but that's alright. We've got a reverse Flygon. Right there. Dizzying Valley and Sacred Charm are left. That's 88. Oh my good gosh, I cannot see. 87. 88. Let me just fumble that around. Ooh, nice. And then 93. There we go. All right, that concludes the binder edition. We'll, as we get further on, maybe I'll take a little more time going through this so you guys can see the the master set as is. There we go. All right.